Federal Court and Court of Appeal continue to confuse me. What differs an appeal court from a federal court? It's okay, let me explain for you. The Federal Court is the highest court in Malaysia. The main function of the Federal Court is to decide appeal against the decision of the Court of Appeal in civil and criminal case. This court is also responsible for dealing with matters involving the Constitution. The Court of Appeal is the second highest court in Malaysia. Among the functions of this court is to hear appeals from High Court decisions in civil and criminal cases. The Court of Appeal also has an important role in overturning the decision made by the High Court. Do you mean that the Court of Appeal sits in the middle of the hierarchy, with the Federal Court at the top? Yes, I'm glad you got it now.
What are the key responsibilities and jurisdiction of the High Court in Malaysia and High Court Sabah and Sarawak?
The High Court in Malaysia, which include the High Court in Malaya and the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak, has specific duties and areas of authority. Generally, they will cover original jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, and supervisory jurisdiction. For original jurisdiction, they will cover civil cases like handle large disputes over 1 million ringgit, including wills, estate, bankruptcy, and maritime law. For criminal cases, they will deal with serious crimes like murder and drug trafficking. For constitutional matters, they will decide on the constitutionality of law and election-related issues. Secondly, for appellate jurisdiction, they can hear appeal from magistrate court and session court. They also can confirm, change, or overturn lower court decision. Lastly, they will cover supervisory jurisdiction. They will oversee lower court to ensure they act within their powers. And second, they will issue order to correct or prevent errors in lower court decision.
So how about the magistrate courts then?
So the magistrate courts are the lowest level in judicial hierarchy. They sit beneath the sessions courts, which handle more serious cases, and may also be below specialized courts such as family or commercial courts that deal with specific types of issue. Here's a breakdown of jurisdiction in magistrate courts. The first one is the criminal jurisdiction. Magistrate courts handle minor criminal offenses often equal to as summary offenses. This can include the traffic violations, the petty theft, and the public order offenses. The traffic violations such as speeding, parking violations, or driving without a license. And the petty theft is involving low-value property or goods, and the public order offenses like disorderly conduct or public intoxication. So magistrate courts may also conduct preliminary hearings for more serious criminal offenses to determine if there is sufficient evidence to warrant a trial in a higher court. The second one is the civil jurisdiction. In civil matters, magistrate courts handle cases involving smaller claims and disputes. This can include the small claims, the contract disputes, and the landlord-tenant disputes. So for the small claims, it's typically involving disputes over a relatively small amount of money, which varies by jurisdiction, but is generally lower than what higher courts handle. While the contract disputes, it is a simple disagreements over contracts, where the amount in disputes falls within the court's jurisdictional limit, and the landlord-tenant dispute is the matters, such as evictions proceedings or disputes over rental agreements. And the last but not least is the special jurisdiction. So magistrate courts may have special jurisdictions over certain type of cases that are specifically designated by law. This can include the family law matters and the administrative matters. So for the family law matters such as child custody and support issues, the domestic violence protections order, and some divorce proceedings, while the administrative matters, it involving challenges to administrative decisions, regulatory offenses, or the violations of local ordinances. So there's the breakdown of the jurisdiction. So I hope you can understand it, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hi Adam, can you explain to me about court season and court special? I missed class that day. Okay Sarah, let me explain. Let me explain about season court first. This season court is divided into two, namely civil jurisdiction and criminal jurisdiction. First, civil jurisdiction, unlimited jurisdiction to try all civil matters involving motor vehicle accidents, dispute between landlord and tenant, and distraction. The season court may also hear other matters where the amount in dispute does not exceed 1,000. Second, criminal jurisdiction. A civil court has jurisdiction to try all criminal offences except those punishable by death. Okay, let's we move to the special court. The special court was established in 1993 with jurisdiction over case involving the rule of the state of Malaysia and the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. The court heard all criminal case involving alleged offences committed by the rule or the Yang di-Pertuan Agong and all civil case involving them. Now, do you understand the two types of courts? Yes, now I understand. Thank you for your explanation.